Hi, my name is Katrina Marie from beasewingteacher.com. Today I'm going to answer the question, do I need insurance to teach sewing classes? So this is an important question, and the truth is yes, you should have some sort of a liability insurance if you're teaching classes, whether you're teaching them in your home or somewhere else. In some cases, you might not need to have it, like if you were teaching at Joanne's Fabric or a fabric store that already had liability insurance. So if they were in a commercial space and a student was to walk into their space, their liability insurance would most likely cover that customer or student. But if you're teaching in your home, or if you're teaching somewhere where a liability insurance isn't on the commercial property, then that's when you want to cover yourself and your students. So a liability insurance is something that keeps you both safe. So if they get hurt, if they sew their finger or cut themselves or something, then your liability insurance will cover the hospital bills instead of it falling on you. So, maybe none of that would ever happen, but if a parent got upset, if the injury was more serious, then they might want to sue you and have you cover the hospital bills. So that's why you want to have liability insurance. And your homeowner's insurance, if you're teaching in your home, doesn't actually cover this because it's kind of a separate business thing that you're doing. So homeowners it doesn't cover injury from a sewing class in your home. So you will just want to call around to different insurance providers and see who carries this kind of insurance. They don't all carry it. It just depends. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There was one that I heard that was doing it, and then by the time I called, they weren't doing it. So you just have to type it into the internet or go to your insurance provider, maybe the same person that provides home insurance for you right now, or car insurance. Maybe they also have a policy that would be liability insurance. Usually the cost is around $100. It could be a little bit more. It just depends on where you are operating. So whether you're in your home or if you're in a commercial property. The only other option is something that they used to do when I took dance classes at like a small community center. They would have me sign a waiver, a liability waiver, that said I was responsible for any injuries. So as a teacher, they were not responsible for my injuries. If I hurt my body dancing, then they were not responsible, which that makes sense. In a way, it kind of makes sense for students too. You would have to talk to a lawyer to make sure that that's okay for a sewing class. In the past, I have done that. If you're just getting started out, then sometimes $100 a month for liability insurance is kind of a lot. So you can look at doing something like that. I have had my students sign liability waivers, and if I feel like I have a rowdy student that is not going to be safe, if she's going to be stepping on the sewing machine and going too fast and putting herself at risk of sewing her finger, then I'm not going to take that student because it puts me at more risk. So that is basically it about insurance for sewing classes. So I hope that answered your question, and I will be back with another Q&A another day. All right, see you later. Bye-bye. Want to get my best training videos for free? I have a popular 4-part mini-series just for sewing teachers or those interested in becoming a sewing teacher. I'll share in video number 1, how to set yourself up for sewing studio success. Video number 2 is 3 classes to avoid and what to teach instead. Video 3 is the key to being a profitable sewing teacher. And video number 4 is the 10 low-cost ways to market your sewing classes. All you need to do is go over to beasewingteacher.com and click on the free training. Once you sign up, you'll gain access to start watching right away.